And it turns out that men don't like their wrinkles either, huh?
No, they don't. As a matter of fact, the demand for Botox among men is growing, hence the new trend called Bro-tox.
Bro-tox.
Yes, Bro-tox. And I like that. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. If you look up Bro-tox on social media, you'll see that it's becoming very popular. And on TikTok alone, has like over 18.5 million views. And Dr. Jason Emmer on TikTok is kind of leading the way.
We're here doing some Bro-tox today. He's already young looking, but he's starting to get some of these fine wrinkles. Squeeze in, raise up, smile. Those are the three movements that we're going to particularly look at. It's going to make the texture of the skin look better because it stops sweating.
Yeah. So basically, you look
play
up.
that music while they do the treatment?
Yeah. No. Well, no. It was just a really cool TikTok. But if you like look up and then you smile, and then that's where they're going to do the. There you go, Dave.
Like that.
Yeah.
And so what do they do for me?
I would love to see Dave get Botox.
So that I can smile without wrinkling my forehead?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
When you can look concerned without wrinkling your forehead, which you're always concerned.
I'm always really concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Men's Journal says that during the pandemic, more men were on camera, during the Zoom boom. That's what they're calling it. The Zoom boom was born. Men saw themselves on camera and thought, ooh, wow, I could use a little of this and a little of that. It can't hurt. Why not? So men started to really take care of themselves, They started getting their mani-pedis done, their facials, and then the Bro-tox.
I love that for them. I love men treating themselves to these, especially the manicure. James Lynch, a reporter out there, he was just saying that, he had plans with his significant other the other weekend for manicure, pedicure. And I still, when I hear men say it, I'm like, oh, that's unique. But then it's like, yeah, go do it. It feels great.
And what's really interesting is that I used to love going to the salon when it was empty. So I would go on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. when I guess everyone else was at church. And I realized that that's when all the men would go too. So then I was in there and I would be getting my mani, my pedi. And then, they put the little towel on the face. And then when I would take the towel off, I'm like, where'd all these men come from? What's going on here?
They're invading.
Right. They were there to get their mani pedis. And I just thought, good for them. Men taking care of themselves, especially their feet. I want good looking feet. I don't care.
Dave?
No.
You've never had a manicure pedicure?
I had a manicure once as part of an interview with a guy who did manicures.
Oh, fun.
But that was it.
Well, now I know what to get you for Christmas.
You can get a mani-pedi. It's very soothing. It's soft. You can sit in the massage chair.
But then I'm going to take these beautiful hands and go out and build a deck? No.
Well,
that would ruin it.
But it's
who are these guys?
Cumulative.
Well,
I don't know anybody, any male friends anywhere of any stripe that I know that have ever done anything remotely like this.
Oh, I've got a few.
I'm glad you've asked.
Yeah,
The Bro-tox era is very popular among younger men. So we're talking, like Zennials and Millennials.
so the people who don't work with their hands, Dave.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Not
that's
true
not fair.
at all.
That's not fair.
You could use a mani-pedi.
We're not going to punch up. You're not going to punch down. This is for everybody.
That's reality, probably. I don't know anybody. In my age group is that age. So
Maybe you just don't know because it's just not talked about because they're afraid that they're going to get made fun of for going to get a mani-pedi or for going to get Bro-tox. I mean, when you look in the mirror, you're okay with the view that's looking right back at you. You don't think, hey, I could use
aging.
a little.
I've earned everything. I've earned everything.
That's right. Those wrinkles are like notches of experience. Right?
Pretty much, yep.
So does it go beyond this? I mean, because I know we've talked about this before. Why don't men use more makeup?
I mean, men are using more makeup these days. I mean,
Tinted
especially
moisturizer.
Right, they're using the tinted moisturizer.
Yeah.
Some men are even using concealer, and there's even concealers that are kind of, geared towards the men's market. If you go to Ulta, they've got men there that do work, that are there specifically to answer a lot of men's questions. Of course, some of those men are wearing makeup, but still, there are bros that go in there and are like, hey, I need a little concealer here and there to get rid of the dark circles. Why not?
Yeah. I think that's fine. The only time I actually had to use concealer was back when I was shaving, and if I would nick myself, I would sometimes want to cover it up.
That's a good idea.
So it wouldn't look so gross, but I solved that by just not shaving anymore.
And, of course, your time on stage with Gilbert and Sullivan, you wore plenty of makeup.
Yeah, I mean,
would you?
You layer it on when you're on stage, but that's not what we're talking about.
It's ridiculous.
No, just a little hint of under eye concealer to make you look bright and bushy-tailed. What about you? Would you wear Sully?
No,
would you wear
why
concealer?
would you ask Sully then? Of
No.
course he wouldn't wear makeup.
No, I'm just not that conceited.
conceited.
I don't think
Wow,
that's
so
conceit-
judgmental
Wow.
today.
I mean, why?
Wow.
I mean,
So you think it's
there's-
vain, huh?
Totally.
What about when women do it, though?
I mean, it's up to them. I'm just not that in. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I am who I am. I mean, I don't cover it up with anything. I mean, so yeah.
Except for a palm leaf right there.
Well,
We're gonna go back to the
that's
Facebook
public nudity. I didn't make any changes or alterations there.
No. I think it's totally fine. I think men who decide, hey, listen, I'm going to get Bro-tox. I'm going to use a little, little concealer here under my eye, or maybe even a little bit of lip gloss, or even for them to go get a mani-pedi is
men
fine.
use those beard darkeners sometimes, or even the
Oh yeah, the 5-minute hair color
what
thing.
is it? Yeah, the stuff you can put on to get the gray away.
Have you ever
whatever.
used that?
On stage, yeah. Not.
No, Dave would never.
No.
I wouldn't use
Okay.
it here because people would say, "Hey, what happened to your beard?"
All right, next Sunday, you and me,
I know.
Madison
Mani
Salon.
pedi.
Let's go.
Let's do
Mani-pedi.
it.
Let's do it. Come on, Dave.
Why not?
Come on, Sully.
I guess I did forget, according to the text line, I do know somebody who does that.
Who's that?
That'd be our afternoon talk show host.
There you go.
Oh, well, there you are.
John Curley.
Oh, John Curley. Yeah,
Totally
there you
forgot.
go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's like 80% not real anymore.
Come on.
80%.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you, Micki.
You're welcome.